This is episode 7 of the Detroit Pistons rebuild, starting in the Kobe era. So we started before the 2003 draft. We have just come off our third straight championship. Chris Paul, J.R. Smith, Carmelo, Aldridge, Chandler, Vujacic, Redick, Ratliff, Fisher, McGee. I'm gonna actually scratch Fisher for Jared Jack. Jared Jack's going to be that point guard we're going to start working on to be a good, dependable backup for Paul. We are out without a backup power forward. We need some help there a little bit. Power forwards. Wouldn't that be nice? Um, Brent George. Trade finder. The guy that would be going is Vujacic, most likely, but um. Or for now, we'll just run like this. Do you want to check contracts, extensions? Nothing to work on. Game plan's fine. Mentorship. Alright, we'll start with Jared Jack. Maybe Jared Jack works off of Fisher. Oh, Jared Jack only has 2 badges. Just notice that part. Carmelo. He can go off Ruben Peterson. J.R. Smith can go off of J.J. Redick. Chris Paul can go off J.R. Smith. PJ Tucker can work with Marcus Aldridge. JJ Redick. Who is he going to train with? Guess maybe Carmelo. Tyson Chandler. Alright, he'll work off Ratliff. Aldridge will work off of see, we don't get that other power forward. Chandler? And Javal can go off of I don't Aldridge? Sasha will be with Jared Jack. And now we need PJ Tucker working with someone. Bobby Simmons. Alright, let's get into Season 7. See if we can go for 4 in a row, which would be absolutely crazy. And he fractured his leg already. Damn. Ratliff is back. Decline. Chandler is back. K. Brown and Thomas for Jared Smith and Aldridge. No. We'll just throw him in the G League for the rest of the season. Decline. 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 A young Marcus Gasol. You know what? We're good. Paul, another double-double season. Jared Smith. Carmelo. Chandler, another double-double season for him as well. Derek Fisher's been helping out some. Ratliff. Jared Jack's getting minutes as well, but that's a little too many minutes for point guards. Let's do the PJ Tucker is finally getting his dues. Good. And then they're hurt. That's why Fisher's playing. There. Now Tucker is finally starting to get some minutes with us. Still waiting for some players to come back from injuries. We're going to check contracts. Nothing at the moment, so we'll just continue on. Redick's fully healed. Derek Fisher's going to be scratched for Jared Jack. Um, 46 and 15, looking pretty promising. We'll just leave as is, leave as is, leave as is, leave as is, leave as is. $58 and 17. 63, 64. Dang, we're having a season. 65 and 17. Carmelo, his second straight MVP. Damn, Carmelo's him. Isaiah Thomas, another coach of the year. Joey Peterson, another executive of the year. Detroit collecting. Carmelo, first NBA team. Paul, third NBA team. Paul, second defensive team. There we go. Detroit, we're another #1 seed. Paul had a great season. Getting a double-double. Jerry Smith, Carmelo Anthony, Aldridge, Chandler, Redick, Vucevic. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of him in this offseason. Fisher and Jarrett Jacks coming off the bench. I would like I know the vet Fisher's been with us for a while, man. One, two. He's been here for all 3 championships as the backup. But I think it's time for Jarrett Jack to. I think he's ready to. I think it's better if we run him. We got some vet presence up there already. And like Ratliff. And as in Ratliff, all these guys are still very young. Like all of them are still very young. Alright. We're going against Charlotte. We win game 1. Ooh, Jarrett Jack is hurt. So you know what? I guess there you go. Here comes Fisher. Fisher is into the rotation. Game 2. And it's going to go our way. Jared Smith, even though he's hurt, 29 points. Aldridge lower back issues going on right now. And we are going to drop one to Charlotte. Childers with 24. Rondo with 15, 5, and 7. 2 steals, 1 block. Kevin Love's on that team. Are they going to take us 2 in a row? We haven't seen anyone do that to us in a while, but they're not going to. Carmelo 23 and 12. We're up 3-1. Aldridge is fully healed. And there's a big game for Detroit. Carmelo 32 and 14. We're moving on to the second round. And we're going to face Toronto once again. New Jersey's going against Philadelphia. OKC against Memphis. Portland versus Sacramento. I don't see the LeBron Denver Nuggets making it through. The #1 seed or the 6 seed Nuggets don't make it through. Going against Toronto for the second year in a row. Hopefully have the same way as we did with them last year. We're up by 5 this time. Carmelo 29. Game 2. Toronto's having a little better game, but it's not good enough. Carmelo 29, 11 and 9. Paul 23 and 14. Jared Smith 22. Jared Smith is fully healed. So watch out, Toronto. Jared Smith 23. And there we go. We just dominate them. J.R. Smith, 42 points, 6 assists. Wow. He's averaging 20 in these playoffs. And we are moving on to the conference finals. New Jersey beats Philadelphia, so we will not be going against Philly for the second straight year. OKC beats Memphis, so if we make it to the finals, we're going to be against someone different. And San Antonio beats Portland. Maybe it's San Antonio we're going to face. Game 1 against New Jersey. And the Pistons beat them by 5. J.R. Smith, 21. He's been leading the team quite a few times. And now we're against Sean Prince, who is now in New Jersey. Last year we faced him when he's in New York, and now he averaged career high. And he's putting in, wow, he had a really good season. What did he get for a contract? 11 million? Someone give this guy a contract term. He's so consistent. Kyle Lowry, Roy Hibbert. And Chandler is 100%. And New Jersey will take it though this time. Prince is 42. We're just talking about him, and there he is. He wanted to be the Carmelo Anthony for Detroit. We didn't see it that way, but he's trying to show us that maybe that's what we should have did. Honestly, though, no. Carmelo's winning so many championships for us. Dang. We're down 3-1. Backs against the wall at the moment. We're trying to get back into the series with a huge win there. That helps. We're going to win 2 more straight, though. Chandler with hip issues at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much, and hopefully we can come back. Doesn't look like it, though. And we're going to be eliminated from the playoffs for the first time in a long time. OKC's getting the championship with Brendan Roy, though. Wow. We have been on a streak for getting these championships, but this year is not it. Ratliff is retiring. He's been on our team for a few years now. Peterson retiring. Willie Clayton. He was on his team for 3 years. Some historic changes. League meetings. Draft lottery. Staff signing. We got everyone we need. Alright, let's get to the NBA draft. Who are the big guns in this one? This is the Steph Curry, James Harden, Brennan Jennings, Drew Holiday, Jordan Hill, Wesley Matthews, Teague, Ingles, James Johnson, DeMar Carroll, DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan would be super good. Tariq Evans, Ty Lawson, Taj Gibson. This is a very deep draft. Garrett Temple. Yeah, so we're gonna let's see what we got for picks. We got the 29th pick. And we have 3 picks next season. When it comes to people we could trade, Jared Jack is one of them. Redick isn't. Vucevic is one of the guys we can trade. He's one of the guys we kind of want to move off the team because we kind of need that cat space. So if we move him, We could get an aged Rasheed Wallace. Could get a young Sean Livingston. Jared Jeffries, Rajo, Kurt Thomas, Marquis Daniels, Steve Blake on a 1 year. Steve Francis and a first. Kendrick Perkins. Alright. What if we just started trying to trade up? Alright, so they want Sasha and our first and second from 2013 to go to the 13th overall pick. So is 13th the best one we can get? We can't get the first, so we trade Melo. No way in hell. 6th, 15th. Jared Jack on our 29th pick could get us up to the 15th. Sasha and 2 firsts can get us into the 9th pick. Sasha and Jared Jack will get us into the 7th pick. We can get a pretty good pick in this draft if we're willing to make some moves. Like Sasha and Jarrett can get us that 7th. Jarrett and a first, or Sasha and a first will get us the 11th. Jarrett and 2 firsts. We get David West though as well. Sasha and 2 firsts with Kenny Shatterfield. What if these were actually What if I didn't even want him? Okay, there. Now we have the 9th pick. Steph Curry is going to go first. James Harden's going to go second. We get a trade here. Kurt Thomas in the 3rd is going to get traded to Dallas for James Harden and Norm Porter. Wow. And then now they're going to take Brennan Jennings. Caspi has been taken. So he's been taken, not been taken. Wesley Matthews. That's who we kind of wanted. That's kind of who we wanted. The Bucks would definitely get more use out of him. There's Rubio. Please don't be Jennings. Can't tell. Is Jennings still here? Or did he get picked up? Because Brennan Jennings hasn't been. I would be picking him up. It's looking like Drew Holiday is our guy, though. It's looking like Drew Holiday is the guy we're picking up. We don't need Drew Holiday, though, is the thing. Because if we're bringing him in, that means we have no use for Jarrett Jack. That means Jarrett Jack would have to go. We can get 2 firsts out of him. Maybe that's what we do. We just get 2 firsts. Top 3 protected and a lottery protected, but it is what it is. Jarrett Jack, welcome to Sacramento. We're going to sim to the end. Now that we brought in Drew Holiday, we can kind of look towards the future a little bit. Drew Holiday's going to get signed. Aldridge's going to get picked up. Redick's getting picked up. PJ Tucker, I don't know about that. I don't know if we bring him in or not. I think we let him go. It's time to move on from that project. Chris Paul, we're going to extend the offer to, but we're going to have to beg him to come back here. Chris Paul long term. We got a backup for him. But if we... Okay, roster. Holiday, Jared Smith and Redick, Carmelo, Aldridge, Chandler, and McGee. So if we could get... Why is he a -4? Enraged? Damn. Alright. So... We're bringing in our point guard. If we could bring in a vet point guard, though, that'd be sick. A vet shooting guard. A backup small forward. Backup power forward. Backup center. So, backup small forward. Backup power forward. Could try to bring in Josh Smith. Like we lost. We could try to bring in Josh Smith. $6 million a year. Maybe. A lot cheaper to go with him. And then we're gonna need like someone else with some type of badging, but badges for these guys are hard to come by. Gavin George. Gavin George. Still need a power forward. Drew Gooden. Or Kenny Thomas. Antoine Walker. I think we give PJ Tucker a deal to come back. PJ Tucker will get an offer, and we'll give Kenny Thomas. Oh, he actually was one of the ones that got picked up. We'll try to get. What's he been doing? Chuck Hayes. He's a double-double guy. He can shoot the three. He can't shoot. He will shoot the three. Doesn't mean he can shoot it though. He's a good shooter. But he doesn't have badges. Alright, let's check out the team. Paul Holiday, we need a vet point guard, vet shooting guard. Looking good here. Got that stretch four now coming in. Placing Chandler and McGee. Alright, point guards. Obviously, Derek Fisher's the guy, right? He didn't retire. We're going to bring Derek Fisher in for another season. Coming into his sixth season. Shooting guard, though. Should have been taking a little bit more attention to this. We just need someone with a lot of badges. Jalen Alexander. Is that really the best option we got? 4 badges? That might be it. So Jalen Alexander. You know, we could sign JJ Redd and make him a shooting guard. That's what we're going to do. So Red is going to be primarily a shooting guard with still that backup point guard tendencies. So this way, kind of stretching it out a little bit. We need some badges to come in. He has the badges. Didn't hurt his overall too much either. So 3, 3, 3, 3. I could try to bring in a center. Jason Collins. Mark Jackson. I don't really know who I'd want to bring in. Like, would I rather bring in a guy like Foyle? You know, if I bring in Foyle, he's a vet. I want to say he's been here before. Yeah, he played 2 seasons with us. Did he? Yeah, no, that's not championship seasons for us, but could bring him in here. And then that still gives our man the chance to get above him. Okay, we gotta check out contract extensions right now. So Chandler's saying he's gonna test free agency. He still has another year. He has not been the happiest on their team. I don't know if it's because looks. He's not getting a lot of looks with us. Because he is an offensive type player. We would end up trading him. We're not going to just let him go for nothing. JJ Redick is a guy we'd really like to keep, but damn, he wants a lot. He wants more than Jared Smith as well. And Aldridge is one of our starting guys, so we do gotta bring him back, and he's gonna want a lot too. Gonna get him to go over 12.5 again. That's big. Um, Player progression. Carmelo stays. Paul goes up 3. So Carmelo and Chris Paul are both 97 overalls. Both all-around stars. And Jared Smith's an all-around star. All three of them. We got Carmelo contract coming up somewhat soon. LaMarcus Aldridge. JJ Redick. All moving up. Redick goes up by 3. Do you think Redick gives Jared Smith a little bit of a run? Like, he's happy. He's happy. Nondescript. So we don't really know what's going on in his head. He's pleased. He's happy. He's tilted. Boy's tilted. Hopefully we can get that to grow, though. Some players drop a little bit. Tucker goes up by 1. JaVale McGee goes up by 3. So that's what we want to see. Want to see some improvement. And now we're going into the 2010 era. Check out what the game plan's looking like. Paul, Smith, Carmelo, Aldridge, Chandler, Redick as the 6th man. Ray Menovic as the 7th. Jermaine Jones as the 8th man. Derek Fisher as the 9th man. Just kidding. That is for Drew Holiday. And I'd say that's it. Fine with all these guys on the bench. Yeah, so hopefully this is a team that we can do a little more than we did last year. We're actually, for the first time in a while, we're not going to have the nicest cap space. So that's different. JJ Redick contract coming up too. So this when we finally get in trouble? Like right here, we're almost maxed out. Paul, Aldridge, Holiday. That's without Carmelo and Jared Smith. That's without Chandler. It's without Tucker. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out in episode number 8. But for number 7, this is all. We're not going to be 4-time champions in a row. Still getting 3 in a row is pretty cool. Anyway, catch y'all in the next one.